What's going on with AAA family? It's your boy Coach Smook here with another episode of Chatting with Coach Smook. Tonight, we got our fall camp series. We're opening up the phone lines, discussing all the hot topics, all the things that you want to talk about and hear about, the news that you need to know. But before we do that, make sure you like the stream, make sure you share the content, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notifications. Make sure you don't miss any of the coverage and the live content that we'll be producing around Alabama football this season. I appreciate you for supporting, and while you're here, think about becoming a member of the AAA family by joining and becoming a member of our YouTube channel. It's real easy to do so. We'll show you how to do it in the show. But for now, let's get into the show. Somebody type it in the chat. Say, put me in the game, Coach Smook. Let's get into it.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all for pulling up tonight, man. Late night. Let's go. Let me get my other headphone, man, while I'm sitting here talking. Let me get my other headphone. And y'all, I am tired. That son whooped my butt today. I came home. I was on the phone probably like a good hour. Some people then got on the phone with somebody special, and I just been like drained the whole time. So I'm coming on tonight because gotta have some conversations. We gotta talk about the first scrimmage and all the reports, man. I love all the reporting that's coming out. Good content, good quality stuff. We had fun on our lives earlier talking. I want to open the phone lines. I want to discuss everything that everybody's hearing. Everything that you're hearing. Any questions, everything you want to know. We're going to open the phone lines tonight. But before we do that, like at the beginning of the intro, I want you all to go ahead and like and share the stream. TikTok, appreciate y'all for coming in and tapping that screen. I appreciate everybody for pulling up tonight, man. Today was a long day. Last night was a great night. Shout out to my brother Doug. Got us with the hookup with a lot of connections, man. And then today was just an eventful day. You all that are members, you all understand what type of day we had. So, yes, give God praise in the house. Well, let's get into the conversation, man. Let's get into the conversation. Again, welcome in everybody. Roll call. I appreciate it. I got my team. Hopefully they just relaxing right now. I want them to chill tonight because we're going to be real chill and laid back tonight, man. We're going to have a good conversation. We're going to talk about this quarterback battle. Some of the things that we've been able to observe and some other things that we've seen. Some other things that we're seeing as far as development. It's a lot of things to talk about, man. And to see like some of the reports coming out with Zay Griffin getting on the field early, and the young guys not getting as many reps as we've seen in the past. I told you all this scrimmage right here. This scrimmage right here was like, who are we going to try to set the tone with? Like these are the guys, and can they prove themselves worthy of this? Because the rotations were pretty tight. They was consistent and they was pretty tight. And then when you got to the latter end of the practice, you see the reports that Jet Tamala had a successful drive. Kayla DeBoer spoke. As a matter of fact, that's what we can do. We can actually listen to Coach DeBoer's post-practice presser while we're here. Once again, let me go ahead and get it for y'all. 2 seconds, y'all. But yeah, y'all drop in the comments. Let me know that y'all here. Put me in the game, Coach Smook. Good to see everybody pulling up, man. I'm so excited. One, I'm just excited because I got to experience some stuff, y'all. I got to experience some stuff, and I think it made me a better or more driven content creator, media personality. It put me on that mode. It put me in that mode, man. So, I get prepared. It's about some stuff out there. You know me. I like to shake it up a little bit. Coach Smook like to shake it up a little bit. So we're going to shake it up a little bit. Man. We're going to have some fun doing it, and we're going to continue to grow. Appreciate all the subscribers, man. We're almost at 3.4K. Let's get Kayla DeBoer up, man. Let's see if we can go ahead and get this up. Did it download? Oh, my fault. All right, give it time. Be patient. Patience, little brother. There we
All right, so it's gonna take a minute for it. As a matter of fact, no, we could big screen in here. Here we go. Share screen. Let's go. Out like that. Boom. Shakalaka. There you go. There you go. Here we go, y'all. Mr. DeBoer Kalen, the head coach of the University of Alabama football. Let's get it. I like this one.
Good to get out there, get in the stadium, have scrimmage, try to make it game-like as possible. Just a lot of new faces that need to, make sure that feels like that's our home place and home turf. And so even wearing game jerseys today, we didn't get a chance to wear those in the spring, just outside factors. But it was good to get the guys a lot of reps. Defense did a nice job coming out, setting the tone. Could execute a little bit better offensively, but led to a couple of takeaways. And that's always great to see because they were advantageous. You guys making plays. Love to see that. And then the offense did a nice job of just slowly responding, coming back. And as the scrimmage went on, it became very balanced. So just great learning moments. We always want to take that from any practice, but a scrimmage is about as game-like as we're going to get. So a lot to learn from. And I know our guys are going to keep working. So
that's another thing I want to kind of comment on. I see a lot of, when you start seeing a lot of the reports coming out about how lively the scrimmage was, how game-like it was as far as the speed of it. And the defense came out firing. You hear the names like Yanze, Luke Metz was a name that got a lot of praise today. Bray Hubbard. A lot of the secondary just looked clean, man. The secondary looked real clean. And it was a pretty clean, for the most part, when you even with some of the assistant coaches and the staff speaking on the with different outlets about how clean of a practice it was, so pretty good to hear. That's good stuff. What's up, Zach? What's up, everybody? Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Listen, I told y'all we're gonna be chill tonight, man. I'm burnt out. I want to open this phone line and talk to y'all. Y'all gonna have to keep your boy up tonight. And then I got a story to tell too. So y'all stick around, man. I got a good story time.
So Charlie on the far right.
Kind of a two-parter. Just what did you see from the running backs, and do you have an update on?
Hey, Charlie. What did you see from the running backs? What did you see? Funny you're sitting there asking questions, Coach DeBoer.
EJ Kroll.
EJ did not scrimmage today. He'll be out for a few practices here. He won't miss any games down the road. So he did not practice today. AK did suffer an injury. He actually was having a nice scrimmage, scored a touchdown. We'll evaluate him and figure out what the severity of that. So that was unfortunate because he was having a real nice scrimmage there with the touches he got. So that's kind of the status on those two.
Let's go to Katie on the far left.
How did Austin and Keelan perform in the scrimmage today, and maybe what impact did it have on the battle between those two?
As the scrimmage went on, they both got better. Both had their moments early where they could have executed better. They could use some help from some guys once in a while. They're not going to be perfect all the time. Operationally, I just think again, it's them running the show, but everyone doing their part. And so the slow start really wasn't about one player, one's position group. But both of them really, as the scrimmage went along, got in their rhythm. And so the challenge to them now will just be starting faster every single time we have these game-like scrimmages and practices coming out and setting the tone themselves.
Back to the far right, Chase.
Did anybody besides AK get banged up? And also, if you could touch on how the offensive line looked.
Yeah, no one other than just normal football stuff, injury-wise today, other than AK. And I thought, our defensive line does a nice job. The way that they play physically, and there's moments where there's just matchups.
Remember we was talking about this the other day, chat. I was saying like the defense. Even though they've been very physical, being physical, you got to be able to tackle, right? You can't just thump. You can't mirror fake tackling. You don't get better tackling by like fake tackling. So but that was something that I was being told, from everybody that's been at practice, even during drills, man, the intentionality on taking care of each other, being physical, going to the whistle, trying to keep each other up. When we're going to the ground,
still trying to protect yourselves the best way possible. And so once again, I think to me, I can't even say that. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Hey, Charlie, good question, Charlie.
Little program in the country is going to have an issue with, and so there are times where that pops up. I thought, pass protection. This has been a really good week. You can see every practice. They're understanding their assignments. They're working together. The communication is there. Run game wise, I feel like it improved as well. There's some plays early where it's really not their fault. It might look like it, but it's not. And today's scrimmage, that's just something we got to clean up again.
So if I got my Twitter people on tonight, I need y'all to jump in, because it's funny how this conversation is happening right now. How Coach DeBoer is some of the things he's saying. I'm just now getting home to open the email. I didn't get to watch it. So, but I spoke about in the space. I just spoke on how my thought process was how they wanted to develop the offensive line overall, right? And in that process of thinking, they've always wanted a centralized communication like system, right? I know, in some systems you have, the center is going to make the calls, and then you pass off calls to your guard, tackle, however you call slides or whatever you call it. But today, the amount of it wasn't, you didn't hear about a lot of false starts, a lot of penalties, wasn't a lot of holding calls. You didn't hear nothing about that. So, and that starts with good communication. That starts with good communication up front. When you're sure about what your assignment is, you can go 110%. You go full speed every time. But that D line does make it tough, man. They make it tough. I think Alabama, the secondary and the D line for sure going to be like top 5 production as far as position groups or parts of the I guess you could say position groups in the country, man. That D line, and it's so much length now, up front. What's up, Doug? Good to see you, man. We about to open these phone lines in a little bit. Good to see everybody. Y'all continue running the comments up, but it's so much length up front now. That was one spot in particular where a pass could have been completed and one of the defensive linemen just kind of we haven't seen that in a long time. The trees in the front that can still, hard to move, that can still pressure to collapse the pocket. These guys, and they got good bend coming out, tracking, and this defensive line look good, man. It look real good. Real good.
Numbers right and things like that. So it's been a steady improvement. That's what we expect, and that's what we got to have. So I like the direction it's going. There's been, for the most part, with the ones, a consistency with who's in the rotation, who's getting the snaps, and that's really important. So our twos certainly, got to find the rhythm. There's less continuity there. We got some young guys that are taking a lot of snaps.
Hey, y'all, tell you to run the likes up. We got 36 in the chat. Only 16 likes. Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up button over there on YouTube, man. Appreciate y'all.
The development and play of Jaden James.
Yep. I don't feel closer with the quarterback answer. And with Javen, days like today are huge for him. And it's making sure, just for everyone, right? It's about stacking play after play after play after play. And so I think he's done that more consistently throughout practice and fall camp. And, I think he can become a complete player. And so, just getting better. He doesn't have like glaring strengths, glaring weaknesses. He's just a solid player that's getting better in all facets of his game. And so he's working at it. You can see the commitment he has with some of his just habits, things that are important to him that can help him be his best. That's what we ask of all of our guys, but that's certainly something you see him really growing and understanding how that can impact his play when he gets on the football field.
Hey, so when you get answers like that from a coach, that he done had a real conversation with James. There's been some talk about, some developmental things that have kind of kept him from being one of the, more higher rated than where he is right now. And sometimes you gotta take a real serious look, and sometimes with athletes, especially a guy like him, I think he's a 5th-year guy, a 4th, 5th-year guy. Somebody that's really banking on this season being something that he may be able to build off of for draft perspectives, right? Or whatever, post career, however, post collegiate career. But I think about some of the things that he said. Just some of the things that are important to him. You have to have real conversations to understand it or to be able to speak on it as a coach, right? All while saying like this guy still need to develop, but he's showing real promise based off of where we came in and had this conversation at, and the things that he's doing to adjust and continue to develop. So when you invest that type of time into a guy, and this is a Kalen DeBoer thing, right? Always a very interpersonal type coach, right? That's good. That's good, and it's affecting the program. It's affecting the field, the play on the field. I think when you just him talking about the communication up front getting better for the offensive line, it's affecting on multiple levels.
So Colin on the right.
Hey, Kalen, can you break down what you saw from inside linebacker? Kind of how much did you see in terms of rotation between the guys in the unit next to maybe Caleb too?
Yeah, sometimes from my vantage point, trying to run the whole show and don't see all the little details. Trying to make sure manage everything with each sideline, talking to and running the show there. I do think a guy like I'm speaking more about the week of practice, probably not so much about this scrimmage. A guy like Luke Metz being able to run sideline to sideline. He's a guy making just like the way he plays.
Twitter, I was in there.
Every snap as a young guy, he's
y'all
getting better and better, as you'd expect. You got your guys that again around him. Caleb's Woodson's been consistent, brings a lot of energy and just has a lot of game experience, and so
I'm interested to hear if he's the Mike, because I saw a lot of, you know what I'm saying, interchange, and I could be like overlooking it, but I wonder.
Other guys that have, again, Abdul, Sanders, and he's come
AJ
along all week. QB Reese, takes a lot of snaps. He's always going to be in the right place and doing his job and bringing energy as well. So guys are consistent. It's not a group that, as a group that obviously there's some names that we got to replace from last year's team, but it's a group that I think is consistently, performed. The communication starts with them. They're doing a good job there as well.
Yeah.
Go to Michael, second line.
In terms of the offensive line, what do you see from the cohesion of that group with new faces, new coaching? Where's that coming together now at this point in camp?
Yeah. The cohesion, I guess, one is communication and being on the same page, and I think they're taking it upon themselves, with what they do in the meeting room, just the extra work that they're putting in.
I'm sorry, y'all.
They understand,
that
that there's a lot of eyes on them and a lot of focuses on them as far as, what our team can be. And so they're owning it, accepting it, and, continuing to improve every single day. Definitely not there yet. And it's going to be something where every day you're just trying to, take those steps. Probably, there's things that they do really well. Like there's stuff that we can go out there and we can execute with those guys and feel really good about. Today, I think there's, a little bit of focus of trying to do that so you can get a rhythm going, but also, when you have live moments like we have today, and there's not many live days. I mean, there's half a dozen or so practices where we go full pads. Got to take advantage of the things that you can't see when you're not live and letting them go do their thing there. So some of the situations, there's less reps that they've had. You can see the execution or lack of execution isn't quite there yet. But that's why we practice. And, this is practice 8. It's going to go fast, but so there's urgency level, but these guys.
Y'all remember what I was saying in the live earlier? Members, you remember what I was saying about how I felt like this practice would be even the pre-scrimmage live. I said I feel like this practice would be a load bearing. Like, how much can we put on the guys that we feel like are leading towards being our starters? Who are the guys that's going to be, the guys that are really going to play impactful minute for us? This is the scrimmage where we're going to put them in the most realistic game-like situations. And I'm going to leave it at that. What's good, man? Appreciate you for pulling it up, brother. I'm trying to be calm, y'all. Listen. I want to be honest. I want so bad to be like, I'm not. Let's get it.
Or putting the pedal down every single day, working on becoming one. And again, there's been a lot of consistency with who's in the rotation, especially with the ones, and that's been important for our progress.
Emily Grace, back left.
Coach,
What
what
you
were your
saying?
points of emphasis for both the offense?
Hold on. What up, Coach? If Kevin Riley, let me read this. I got it confused. What up, Coach? If Kevin Riley and Trayshawn Brown could run the ball, I think they would be dangerous in the backfield. We seen what Trayshawn can do. He still got something left in his tank. I'm lost by the comment. You got to break that down for me. What are you saying if they could run the ball? What are you saying they can't run the ball? Or are you saying they should be the number 1 and number 2 back? I think they would be dangerous in the backfield. I agree. I think Kevin Riley can be a nice change of speed back. He's actually pretty solid in pass pro too. I was watching some games from last year. He just got to be a little bit more solid, be more sure, and stepping up and taking on some of those blocks. But and then in the backfield, we've seen that Trayshawn do. He still got something left. What you mean he still got something left in the tank? He retiring or something? What you talking about? What you mean he still got something? Like, I get you. I don't get what you're saying, but I do think that's think that they are a great assets for the running back room. AK Deer, man, I pray that it's not as severe as it feels, right? And I'm talking maybe like 4 to 6 games type of thing. But hopefully it's one of those things where he can do what the rest of the guys are doing, is just kind of staying off of it to be ready for the season. Because we almost September 5th to be here in less than 20 some days, ain't it? We less than 24. How many days we got, y'all? Hold up. I know where to go look. Hold on. I know where to go look. I know where to go look. Hold on, chat. Give me a second. I'm about to tell y'all exactly where to go look. Hold on. I know where to go look. I don't need nobody try to tell me now. I'm on the other screen now trying to look. Hold on. I'm typing it in. What's that? Okay, bet. Yeah, 23 days. 23 days until we roll. Yeah, I found it. I found my source. Yeah, man, I found my source. If you ever need to know, I can show y'all where to go. I can definitely show y'all where to go. 23 days. Glad to hear that Womack taking advice from the GOAT and getting the run defense and third down D right. What? What you mean, TV? You gonna have to call in. Y'all confuse me with these comments. Y'all short texting like I'm short thinking. Huh? What we got going on, man? What we got going on tonight? If y'all want to get the details, like my breakdown from the scrimmage, is on the previous lives. We got members lives, and then we got the post scrimmage live. It's a still frame live. You're gonna hear the voices because the signal out there at Brian is crazy. Glad to hear that Womack taking advice from the GOAT and getting the run defense. I mean, he's taking advice from his pops. His brother-in-law's out there helping him out. I mean, Saban's not out there as much. But I talked about that on the show the other day, too. You remember we was talking about that. I was saying, like, man, imagine being Kane Womack right now. To have his dad, oh, Lord. His dad and Coach Saban available at, have both of their numbers and get advice from them. It'd be crazy. What Smook Womack talked to Saban about this? What? What are you talking about, Jerry? Why does this not look like a real profile? Are you fake? Are you a real person? Or you one of them trolls? Because y'all always show up right after, like, scrimmages when I be in them. Just wait for the Josh Pate in the cornfield pick to drop on Saturday. Where are we at? What are these comments? What are we talking about in the comments, man? What are we talking about, y'all? Let's open the phone lines. Y'all need to talk to me. Hold on. 334. Give me a second. What's going on, man? Y'all okay? Chat. Y'all okay, man? Let me see. 334-625-1121. Zach, I don't know what's going on, man, with the chat. Y'all okay? Phone lines open. 334-625-1121. Y'all calling right now. I'm trying to figure out what y'all talking about, man. Womack said the other day that him and Coach Saban has watched some film on different third down defenses. He said it last year. What's your thoughts on the linebacker group? Man, I got you. We got Zach on the line. Let's get
Call
it.
from Zach Willie.
Yo, Zach, what's up, man? You in the game? Talk to me, man. What's going on in the chat, bro?
I have no idea. I'm just as confused as you are on that part.
Hey, I think some of these folks were sitting out in the sun with me today, man. I don't know what's going on. Yo,
I don't either, man. I don't either.
yeah, man. Talk to me though, Zach. What you got going on tonight, man? What's on your mind? Everybody, Zach is in the game. Somebody said, "What's the thoughts on the linebacker group?" We'll get to that. I'll start that one. We'll get that. But talk to me, Zach. What's your thoughts on all the reports you're getting? You got to be in the members only. I think we had like an hour long members only. I don't know how long the video was. It was pretty good, lengthy members only. Instant reaction. Instant reaction. So, what's your thoughts on everything, Zach? Talk to me, man.
Yeah, I would like to see a faster start from the offense, but I am glad that we was able to overcome the slow start and make progress. You know, and so but yeah, and like Coach DeBoer said, there's some stuff thrown in today that guys aren't as comfortable with, but you want to figure that out now in camp than in a live game. You know,
Facts.
and so we can get it fixed and jailed together, and also to get comfortable being uncomfortable. And what I'm saying is being thrown in stressful situations and being able to overcome those stressful situations and make big plays.
Man, and you know what's crazy? Like, just witnessing some of the things that we were able to today, and hearing about the secondary, how they was responding in a lot of the competitive spots of the passing game, but how the run game, it didn't start like you needed to start, but you started to see it form into where now we know where we need to start. This is how we execute to be at this level. Don't build up to it. Let's start here now. And that's what he was saying about those game like situations. I will say this because it's no secret. I did evaluate a few things today, man. Just operational wise about the staff this year. There's a lot more energy. I remember a lot of people were talking about, Alabama the staff lacked energy last year. I think there's a lot more energy at practice this year. Coach Mo is an energy coach. They got, I forget the gentleman's name. I got to go pull the staff directory, but one of the strength and conditioning guys, Adrian Clem and the offensive line, they are smooth, man. That's a smooth group. But like you said, Zach, today's load, like as far as your reps, they wanted to get as close to the game like scenario as possible, and you saw it. You saw it with the rotation, especially at the inside linebacker. Somebody asked the inside linebacker, so I saw, we saw 5 different guys there, playing extensive reps. The highlight was Zay Griffin. Zay Griffin out there and being in on plays, like getting to the ball, making plays, being disruptive. So shout out to the TikTok gifts too, man. We just got 20 roses from Classy CM. Thank you for the gifts over there. Thank you. 20 roses. And then official Bree said, hey, from me and my G bump, my little guy's son, my guy's grandson, man. He out there getting big on me, man.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. Tell him I'm trying to teach him the right way. You know what I'm saying, Chad? We gotta make sure we train up these children the right way. Ain't have no Buckeye babies out here. No, we got to keep them right.
No
Buckeyes. We won't. Roll Tide.
No. Unfortunately, I got family up that way, so I do have Buckeyes fans in my family. I got Auburn fans in my family, but it is what it is. We just uh, roll with the punches and ignore them during football season.
Zach, they
We
really
don't.
Ohio State fans really think they like the Bama of Big Ten. Like they feel like they are Bama.
No, they're not.
And let James Smith tell it. Let James Smith tell it. They it's hard. And Earl Little, they said, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That's what they said. That's what they said.
Nah, James Smith is soft as cotton. What
Hey,
you
don't, hey,
talking
leave my boy
about?
alone, man. Leave my boy alone. Zach about to go in again. We is not. Hey, Zach,
Yeah.
chill, man. Chill. We gonna chill tonight. We supposed to be chilling, Zach.
Okay. I'm not
Let's
gonna
get
go
back. Let's
there.
get back to football. Let's get back to football. So, inside linebacker rotation, you heard him speak on Luke Metz. I specifically was surprised to see Zay Griffin get out there as early as he did and as often as he did. Didn't get to see a lot of the other young guys that I want to see, like Zay Hall and Mari Johnson and all those guys. They did get some
Right.
snaps toward the end, but by that time, the movie had already ended for me. Close curtain. Close curtain for
Yeah.
Smook, man. Oh man.
Yeah.
Nice little It was funny. I'm gonna tell y'all the story. I'm not gonna tell it on this live, but I'm gonna tell y'all the story. I'm gonna have to do it on the reaction channel. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the Coach Smook Reacts channel over here on YouTube, man. At Coach Smook Reacts. All one word. We're gonna have a reaction posted here soon. Y'all gonna love it. I promise you. But Zach, go ahead, man. What other thoughts you got about the reports from scrimmage today, man?
Yeah, and I'm glad to see that defensive line is going out there and imposing their will, so to speak, and showing signs that they're going to be dominant this year. Yes, would I like to see the offensive line compete as well? Yes, but like I said earlier, we threw some wrinkles in to kind of put us in stressful situations to find out what we could do, what we could work on to give guys reps. Hey, instead of doing it this way, I need to do it this way.
Yep.
Type thing. Just to get the comfortability of being uncomfortable.
But
and
Zach, if I could interject, man, one thing I will
yeah,
say about the offensive line, they were steady today. Like they improved throughout the scrimmage.
right,
They weren't. It wasn't like they were just being overly dominated. It was just like you see playmakers on the defensive line, man. The pocket was pretty clean throughout the scrimmage for what I could see for both quarterbacks. Great back end coverage for the defensive backs, man. Like our secondary, I don't see many busts happening this year. They talk. Them guys talk. I talked about this though from Tuesday's practice when I was saying Coach Mo was
yeah,
kind of getting into the DBs. I think is they're picking it up because Sab, Bray, Dre, those guys, man, they cover, bro. They cover,
right.
and they fit. They come down. Bray Hubbard off the edge is so beautiful. Red Morgan off the edge is so sexy. Like we heard Kane Womack talking about it. We got to witness it today. It was awesome, freaking awesome.
Right.
Boys look good, man.
And with good communication as well, the better communication, the better trench work we will see from the offensive line as well. It's just not we didn't have the reps to match the communication, so we slacked a little bit, but we can fix that. As long as you got good communication, you can still make the proper corrections to the technique that we need to see to dominate. Is what I'm trying to say.
Facts. And you gotta think about it, man. The main thing that Alabama wanted to improve on this season not just on the field, but just the makeup of the roster was to get bigger in interior, right, on the interior of the D line, and still get guys that can move, right. And I
Right.
tell you, the pocket awareness of the quarterbacks had to be on display today because this D line can get a solid push, man. And I love how deep we can go, man. Asaya Fager, can't wait for him to be unleashed. I think he's a super underrated interior guy that a lot of people think he just is a plugger, but he can get off some stuff. He got some strong, violent hands. He quick first step for his size. I mean, a solid interior prospect. And then Nolan Wilson, man, he looks the part. Didn't get to see a lot of him. I don't recall seeing a lot of him, but he just looks the part right now. Watching those guys go through warm ups and stuff. The D line is just a group of freaks, man. And when I say like NFL D line look, when you just look at some of these OTA clips from the NFL now, Alabama look like Alabama again.
Right. And I will say this: if the offense can gel properly, like I think they will be ultimately be able to do, that defense, the snap count on the defense will go down.
Oh yeah.
And all that, which will make the defensive line, the secondary, the linebacker room just that much more dominant and more dangerous, which will ultimately lead to more turnovers, which will give the offense more opportunities. And I see the amount of scores and the separation of score be more consistent this year than it was last year. Because I heard a stat the other day, that Alabama did not score more than 40 points against a SEC quality team all year last year. The only time we scored 40 or more was against teams we were supposed to score 40 or more against, like Eastern Illinois and Louisiana Monroe. Other than that, if Florida State, we did not score 40. I think Wisconsin, we didn't score 40. Georgia, Tennessee, Oklahoma, all these different teams, quality teams, but still teams we could have put 40 points against if we had had a consistent offense. Well, anyways, I'm going to hop off here. Coach Smook, row tie, put me in the game, coach, and I'll holler at you guys later.
My boy did the quick exit. I'll holler at you, Zach. Roll Tide, man. That's my guy, man. That guy. Boy, I'm telling you, he be going in. I'm telling you, I just be like, when he talk, I just like so many different like perspectives pop up. That's why I like him to pop the phone call, say, he talked about, just quality of production, right? And how you get there. I think where we forget is like anytime you have a dominant defensive presence during most of your fall camps, and you got a skilled group of guys on the offensive line up front. What do you say? I think we would have heard our offensive line pushing around our defensive line today. I wouldn't be worried. I think we would have heard our offensive line pushing around our defensive line today. I would be worried. I think if we would have facts. That's what I was just kind of leaning into, Glenn. When you most of the time the successful teams, like the tested teams, the defensive presence and dominance, like winning most of the days throughout fall camp, the defense coming out on fire at the beginning of the season, that's kind of like the momentum setter. And we've seen quarterbacks, that helps buy quarterbacks time to get better, right? When you got a new starting quarterback, your offensive line to mesh. You're giving your offense more snaps, kind of like what Zach was saying. And I think that's a good thing right now for Alabama. we got a lot of, inexperience up front on the O-line. It's not a lot of experience there. Guys play not. I'm gonna say this. It's not a lot of experience in the system in that starting O-line. You got a lot of promise there. Mal Waldrop looked great today. I'm gonna highlight that too. He looked great today. I was in a space earlier, and the comparison to Landon Dickerson. I know I disagreed the other day, but I stand corrected. I mean, I could see it. I could see it developing. He's a businessman though. He don't get into all the nasty stuff too much. He finishes. I don't think it calls for it to see it right now, but I think it might be in there. That boy from Phoenix City. But nah, man. Appreciate y'all for tapping in the comments, man. Phone line is over 334-625-1121. Again, we're not gonna hold up the line late tonight, man. I just wanted to give y'all a chance to get on and express your thoughts. Phone line is open. Talk to me, man. 334-625-1121. Anyway, I gotta pray, y'all. What y'all got? What's up, LB? I see y'all tapping in the screen over there on TikTok. Make sure y'all come in and tap the screen. Grab your Daily Hartman. I forgot to tell y'all that on TikTok. I be forgetting. Is it gonna be over here? The Daily Hartman gonna be over here on TikTok? I can't tell by that screen. But make sure y'all grab y'all Daily Hartman over there on TikTok. It truly helps us get out in the algorithm. Could 77 be the next Barrett Jones type? Barrett Jones? Nah, not Barrett. I think 77 is your next Jonah Williams type. Right? I think he's that good. Like what they said on Step Brothers. That good. Yeah. I think he's good. Landon Dickerson was a different kind of player, and he has had success in the NFL too. Facts. Alabama gonna be all right. Facts. I think so. I think Alabama gonna be in good position to pick up the momentum they need to pick up going into the season. We got HB98 says, is AK gonna be out for the first game? We won't know nothing until probably Friday, like official. You'll hear rumors and stuff tomorrow, but Saturday. Saturday. We probably won't know that until Saturday. I know he probably won't practice the next few days. I was thinking back and man, and to me, watching him not be able to, it was kind of like maybe just being extra cautious. So, without saying too much, I think he'll be fine. If you in the exclusive members channel on Discord, you'll see something in there that'll kind of give you a little bit more insight of what I'm saying. Glenn, you a member? Jump in that Discord and so I can make sure you have access to it. Y'all know that's he like a little brother to me, man, little nephew. There it is. I just wanted to read the report. How did they word it today? I don't see us losing 3 games. No, sir. Hey, let me pull out my prediction. I told you what I see. We just hanging out tonight. I told y'all want the detailed report. Go back and watch the live stream from earlier. It's a still frame. I might cut it up, do some different things with it, but I think y'all enjoyed that instant reaction. It was crazy. I was so excited. My chest was breathing hard. Truthfully, the defense should have been a lot better than the offense with the amount of experience they already have on that side of the ball. 100%, especially on the back end. You're talking about the secondary, 5 returning starters. Oh my God, this chicken is so good, chat. I just bit this piece of chicken, and that thing is so good. Hold on. That thing is so good. Look at God. I needed that. It just woke me up. Right, there goes my prediction right there, y'all. The Eastern Carolina week. Me and my brother gonna be in the building. As fans. We're not media. We're just fans, okay? Okay. You have to support the Crimson Tide. Gonna buy tickets. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna buy tickets, chat. We're gonna sit in the stands with our ticket. Nothing else. We're gonna cheer. Move. This ain't for you. Here, go ahead. Get away. Go. Get away. Bye. Go to your room. Go to your room. Now. Boss, y'all. Y'all know how he be when some chicken come out. That boy, he worse than me. Dylan said, nah, I'm media. Nah, bro, I ain't media, bro. I'm a fake insider. That's what I do. That's it. I just support my boys. Create content, right? That's all I do. Open the phone lines, talk about it. Eat chicken. Live. On stream. Jason Deal over on TikTok says, are you liking the O-line? Yeah. I think, man, I'm telling you, our D-line is so good, bro. I think it's one of them things, bro. We're not gonna get no real feel for how the O-line look for real in this fall camp. Especially like Coach DeBoer even just said, like, there's so many limited days for full pads, right? For contact. That, the days when you go on shells, you only gonna get such, so much of a look. The game like reaction situations in these scrimmages is so important. It's so important. That's why you see a certain group of guys or certain guys getting a certain load to manage in this first scrimmage. But they got put to the test today. I think they're gonna look good. Dylan, I'm not media, bro. Stop saying that. You lying to these people. I ain't got no credentials. You better tell these folks the truth. I can't wait to see some so-called Bama fans eat the words and they know who they are. Facts, Glenn. Miss Pat said, if you know, you know. Miss Pat, not you, miss. You better stop it, Miss Pat. Man, bad. You are going to make me go get some Lee's chicken, bruh. Shout out to my sister, man. I got some Dreamlands barbecue chicken. Bustin'. The Lord is good. You meet it and you look like a damn. Not too quick with me, bro. For real? That's what we doing? Like, yeah, my son's next, y'all watch. Yeah, I was looking like somebody's daddy out there today. I ain't gonna cap. And I was sweating, man. Let me tell you how old I felt. I done took my uncle self to the bathroom and got some paper towels and wet them because it was so hot out there. Y'all, I felt like my brain was frying. Never again. And then what's crazy is I had this in the bag. I should have wore this over there, but it is what it is. Tiff Sports says she ready to see the O-line. Tiff Sports, man, I gotta get her on, y'all. If y'all haven't, go check. Do you got your YouTube? Can you come over to my YouTube chat so people can see your channel? She do shorts on TikTok, and I be scrolling. I mean, just like when her stuff posts, I would just be scrolling like a kid, man. I'm a fan. Tiffin Sports, man, over on TikTok. Make sure y'all go check her out. I'm trying to get over on YouTube. Come jump in the YouTube chat and drop a comment for us. She do some quality content. I'm gonna have her on the show this season, man. Hopefully, if she got time, she big time, y'all. She big time. I just be trying to catch up. Phone line's still open, man. Y'all act like y'all want to talk. Zach, you see how they rush you off the phone? You had 2 missed phone calls while you was on the phone, right? 2 people called trying to rush you off the phone. Now, dead. Listen. Like, I mean, where Big Bama at? That's who I want to talk to tonight. He said some cool stuff. In the space today. What's up, James Holloway? Good to see you in the chat, man. That Tips, pull it up on me. There she go, man. Make sure y'all go click on that handle right there. Make sure y'all go follow her. Subscribe to her channel. But she do a lot of her stuff on TikTok. So for all my TikTok people, the same little name right there, Tiff, it's Tiff and Sports with the and sign. You get what I'm saying? Y'all see me share. Make sure if y'all follow me, y'all gonna see her stuff. Trust me. My guy Jason Deal said, who is starting left guard? Today it was reported. Yeah, like I do that. Today it was reported that it was Mal Waldrop. That's what it was. It was Mal Waldrop. First group was 7752. Just follow her. Appreciate that. numbers is 55, 64, and 54. Yeah, 64, 54. 64, 54, 77. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I'm gonna make a song out of the old line, first lineup. They numbers. That's what I'm gonna do. Y'all, I'm chilling tonight. I told y'all this ain't one of them shows where y'all gonna get like one of them professional insight. We chilling. This is my Friday. This is my Friday night because tomorrow I got a huge assignment and a huge opportunity ahead of me. And I'm really up because I'm nervous about it. I'm really up talking to y'all because I'm nervous about tomorrow. I'm not nervous. I think I'm more anxious. I'm excited, confident. Yeah. Who you think going to start QB week 1? We want to have that conversation. If you want to have that conversation, you got to call in on the phone line. That's the only way I'm having that conversation. That's the only way I'm having that conversation tonight. You got to call in on the phone line. I'm not talking to myself about that anymore. I done had that conversation with myself so many times today. So you got to call in and talk to me. Help me. Because I need help. You want me to tell you why? You want me to tell you why? Answer me in the chat. You want me to tell you why? You want me to tell you why? I have a heart. Ask me in the chat. I'll tell you why. You want me to tell you why? Yes or no? Come on, J. Cole. Taking fair to tight. You must be drinking and driving again. You better stop that, boy. I told you about doing that. Getting on your son bike. Talking about you ready to go. Told you stop doing that. Crazy stuff, that boy. I remember when J. Cole called in last season. He talking about he seen on his daughter's bike. He was depressed after that Florida State loss. My boy, man. He was hurt, man. What's up, Rob? Man, appreciate you for the follow over there on Kick. Yo, we getting followers on Kick, y'all. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Look at God. We late night with it. I think it depends on our O-line. What you say? Talking about who the QB is? I tell you what. It didn't matter which O-line was out there with what quarterback. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. It didn't matter. He make everybody else look good around him. Everybody. And people tell you that, man. Mac, both of them play good. Put it like this. Both of them play good. J. Cole, you remember you was riding on your little daughter bike? Talking about you was depressed after that Florida State loss. You remember that, John? Don't play. I can't do it. I can't do it. Nah, I'm just playing, man. He ain't do that, y'all. He ain't do that. He ain't do that. I made that up. It's a good story though, huh? Y'all believed it too. Y'all so messy. Y'all worse than me. Y'all worse than me. Y'all condoning it. Y'all are enablers. It's the QB that didn't throw a pick on the first play. You know what? Let's be fair. Let's be fair. We were so tough on Ryan Williams last season, so I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna be fair right here. I'm a backpedal. Y'all know I'm not a DB. I don't backpedal often, right? I'm an athlete, but I don't like to be on the defensive side. I don't backpedal, but I'm gonna backpedal a little bit, Dylan, because I had a conversation with somebody. Right? I had a conversation with somebody, and I was like, "Yeah, man, you seen it, and you seen who was out there first." I was like, "Yeah." I said, I wonder though, maybe he just wasn't used to passing it to that person. Let's answer the phone. Let's see who this is. I never seen
Call
this
from. To accept, press 1.
It's
To
got to
send
be
a
a troll.
voicemail,
Please let
press
this be
2.
a troll. Yo, you in the game with Coach Smook? Talk to me. Who we got on the line? Yo. You got scared. Oh man, could y'all hear that? All right, let's get back. I want to call it back. I feel like it's a troll. I feel like it was a troll. Who was that? Was that one of y'all calling? You just pray. I agree with that, but I believe if Austin can sit in the pocket, he's a better quarterback. I could be wrong. You have seen more than me. I don't see it. The arm talent is different, man. The way the ball comes out from Keelan. Austin's solid though, man. I'm telling you, I feel like he just needs to be a lot more confident, man. He didn't look confident to me early on. He didn't look confident. And then same thing for the running backs too, man. They weren't running with look. Daniel Hill wasn't running with confidence early on. He ended up breaking one late. I mean, strong run. Once he got behind his passes, we had this conversation too. Dang, I need to stop having these conversations with y'all during my shows. And let's see who's calling in, y'all.
Call from.
Yo, you in the game with Coach Smook. Talk to me. Who's on the line?
Yeah, Daddy.
I knew it, man. I knew it. Watch this, y'all. There you go. Let's have fun. Here you go, chat. Y'all have fun. That's what we do when people call in trying to troll the call-in show. Y'all have fun with that. Every chat that we locked in with. Here you go, chat. Here you go, TikTok. That's for y'all too. Have fun with that. Y'all do whatever y'all want with that. Thank you for calling. Give it up for that caller. Ryan Wills is going to have a bounce back season this season. Can't wait to see Rico Scott. Rico Scott, I think, going to be the one, man. He had a nice route, man. Man, I don't know, bro. You know how people get around this time of year. They get bored on Twitter. It's probably one of them troll pages. Somebody watching on Twitter lurking. They bored. Ain't got nothing better to do with their life. I enjoy it, man. I enjoy it. Nobody watches the content, but it's 700 some views on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going crazy. Appreciate y'all for tapping that screen over on the TikTok. We got another question by Jason D. He said they both solid at QB. EJ is the future at running back. I think we got to get EJ all the way healthy. I don't think EJ's had an opportunity to be in the scrimmage yet. I don't think he's had an opportunity. I can't remember from the spring. I can't recall, but we got to get him all the way healthy. Especially with AK possibly being sidelined for a few weeks. We got to get EJ all the way healthy. Now, what I will say is this, to go back to the comment from earlier. I bet dude 40 years old prank caller, you know who he is, man. It's probably Tony. Let me stop. Let's see who it is.
Call
the same
from.
caller. Weirdo. You know what? Let's call them. Let's see what they want. Let's see what's up. I feel like playing. We live. Let's play a little game. Let's play a little game, chat. Was he catching with his hands today?
Hi, you've reached 1-6.
Yeah, you don't want to answer the phone now. Hey, that number I posted, y'all, that's for y'all, man. Y'all have fun with that. But yeah, it's a New Jersey area code. Yeah, it's weird. Somebody being weird, trying to use like a text now number or something. But they don't know that like you can go and type that in the little thing and pull up where it's routed to. People just not so smart anymore these days. But if we ain't got no more phone calls, man, what question we was on? He's asked about the running backs. I said we need to get EJ healthy. That's what I was talking about. Get him healthy. Trayshawn Brown, Kevin Riley, I think are viable backs. Daniel Hill, you gotta run behind your pads more consistently, man. Just get behind those pads. And he got some breakaway speed too, man. He a lot more agile than he was last 2 seasons. The hands are there. To me, he should be the complete back. He should be the RB1. And I think he probably just had a rough day. Because all the reports from camp that we've had up until today when we were in person. And like I said, this was more like game-like reps too. You know, they crowded the box a lot. You know, Kane Womack was very aggressive. I guess defense was very aggressive today. And they were firing off from the first snap throughout. What D Meadows looked like a dog, man. He got targeted a lot. He looked like the safety net right now. Big target, big catch radius. Marshall Pritchard, Caleb Edwards, they got a lot of targets. The tight end room got some quality targets, but Derek, he looked real good today. I got to speak with I got to speak with his family, and they were excited about, I was telling them about the conversation we had about him running a 4.3. And it was like, yeah, not a 4.3, but he's up, but the boy run like a 4.43, like for real. Derek Meadows ran track in high school, and you could see like even in his development in his frame now, he's not as slender in that frame. He's a lot more lean, put on a good little midweight. And then you could tell he did a lot of like balance training, that core work this off season, because he's strong in and out of his breaks, man. A tough cover, a tough cover. I was surprised to see, and you know what? I wasn't surprised. I'm glad to see it. A lot of that press man bump coverage look like it's crazy. But we have a 1,000-yard rusher this season. I don't think so. I don't think so. Unless we get into the thing where one of the backs like AK, healthy AK just has a streak of games where he's like breaking off early big runs. I don't think there will be enough carries to go around to have a 1,000-yard rusher, 1,000-yard rusher in this. Because this ain't like they were at Washington where they had like only one. Their lead back was the only back available because everybody for the first 6 weeks was hurt. So he was getting 28, 31 carries. 23, I think. I might be going OD with the amount. I was asking if Ryan was catching with his hands instead of his body. I heard you. I saw you. You ain't got to repeat yourself. You ain't got to yell at me, bro. I seen your question the first time. Man. Yeah, he was catching with his hands. Ryan had a strong day. Bro, I told y'all, man, I needed to see it in person. He looked like, even before practice, he was hyped. Screaming, like, let's go. Like, he was like bouncing around, hopping around. He looked like he could be an NFL slot receiver right now, for real. On the boundary too. Boy, you won't hear many complaints about Ryan Williams from me this season. I feel strongly about that after leaving today, after seeing him today. I feel strongly about that. I feel like he in that mode. And for everybody that's looking for him to have a 1K year, I don't think it's that type of year. I think it's a 750, 800, something close to there. But I think that the targets, 70, 60 catches, 70. I think that's going to be solid because Russell going to dish that thing around. Just going to dish that thing around. And the way they were rotating today with the first group, like, it was like 5 receivers rotating. You got to think they are trying to, find a reliable option for Lottie spot. So today, Tyler Henderson 14 looks good, y'all. 21, Mathis, the freshman. I told y'all there's some things. Hey, and he's bigger than what the sheet says. Where's my roster anyways? Where is that piece of paper? I forgot to bring that. They gave us the roster with the official height and weight on it. All those D linemen, 300 pounds. All of them, 300. It's like 300. And I think they capping on some of them. Because Beeman looks bigger. And now he's 300 pounds. But we know when he first got to Bama, I think he was like 315, 325, something like that. That boy look bigger. He jacked. Who else? Terrence Green? Dude, huge, bro. Dude, huge. Tompkins? Dude, huge. I did not know Devin Thomas was that big. He's bigger than Keon Key. I did not know that. Huge. Edric Hill then got lean. Bowler don't look. He looked like a cartoon character, bro. Like the way his frame is, he looked like somebody drew him. Like his forearms real big and broad. His forearms look like quads. He got big quad-like forearms, like big, strong, like brother. Those type of arms. Ryan is married now. He is focused, in my opinion. You think it's the marriage that got him focused? Maybe. A good woman to do something to you, boy. I'm a witness. I tell you, boy, she'll do something to you. Somebody say amen. God woman. I love what he got. I'm proud of him. Tried to call in, but I think Devin Tompkins will be a problem. Reminds me of LT Overton. Hey, you ain't trying to call in the phone line, oh, brother. 334-625-1121. Yeah, we ain't got no missed calls. Yes, we do. My fault. Okay. I got you. I got you. Let's get you on. Lindsay said, "Amen." Thanks. Good woman to do that to you. Yo, you in the game with Coach Smook? Talk to me. You in the game with Coach Smook? Talk to me. My fault, man.
Oh, yeah, Coach Smook. Man, I'm glad I talked to you, man.
Go ahead, talk to me, man. I'm sorry. We late night with it. It get kind of messy over here at late night, man. Talk to us, though.
Yeah.
What's on your mind, brother?
Yeah, I feel you. Oh, yeah, man, I feel you. I understand, man. Somebody acting like a child over there. But yeah, man. Yeah, man. Bro, first I want to say, man, yeah, I appreciate the show, man. I love your show. Man, first of all, because you were talking about the D-line, man, before I called in. I just want to say, man, Devin Tompkins, man, and I'm sure you saw his highlights, man, I think he's from USC.
Mm-hmm.
Man, he reminds me of LT Overton, man. He's going to be the main, just from what I see, man, I think he's going to be one of the main, him and, of course, our veteran, Yanze, on the edge. But, man, Devin Tompkins, man, that's what I'm watching, but hands down.
I said that, though. The way that Courtney Morgan and the staff went after him in the portal, and how early he committed, I think he knew that there was an immediate presence that he was going to be able to fit. And the fact that he could be, play the 1, play the 3, he could stand up. Like it's dangerous when you have that type of size that can move like he can move, man. I get the feels like you're going to see a lot of interior work with him, though, because the way that Justin Hill and Yanze are able to set the edge, you can get a lot, quote unquote, light up front. I think Devin Tompkins is 300 pounds, man. Like he's a specimen, bro. Like him, Terrence Green, Jeremiah Beaman, and London Simmons, all them standing next to each other. You like, what in the hell is we about to run up against? Like, for real, man, you get that feel. Like, what are we running up against them? Just them four. And then you got a couple of them, they're like 6'3", 6'4", and they're a little bit more stocky. Still got 6'5", 6'6" wingspan. Like, just length up front, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but I was just I am excited about the D-line, though, man. I want to call in and just say a few things. But a few other things, man. I think, man, Caleb Woodson, I'm still needing to see, man. I don't know if you watched The Miller's Edge, man. He was talking about him about 6 months ago when they were looking at him. I think he had got word that he transferred over here. And it's just, man, for me personally, too, man, I just need to see him, man, in gameplay action. I think he's up for the watch list on it's an award or something like that he's up for.
The Bonsky or whatever, one of them skis, one of them awards with the ski at the end.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so that's really good, man. Yeah, what's the highlight, man? But I'm watching him, man. I know, I forgot what either inside or I don't know but Luke Nets, I know he's going to be out there. My money's on QB Reese, though. I'm a QB Reese fan, man. I think he's going to be the guy, man. He made plays when he was out there, man.
Yeah.
I know he played a lot of special teams, but they had him out there, I think, last year, man, or the year before. And, man, yeah, he made plays every time he was out there.
Yeah, I like what I saw from him today. And I couldn't really see who was green dotted today, but based off of, where we were sitting at. But if you look at the communication that from the inside linebacker room, the way them guys was communicating on all the motions, I mean, from the second level, you see quality communication right now. Especially you got to think Drake Kirkpatrick has been under Womack for now 3 seasons. Bray, same thing. His emergence came in this system. He's the prototypical robber safety that you want. That just box safety, whichever safety skill set you need, Bray can cover it. Then you got Sab, somebody that's been in this system. His skill set is developed in this system. And then Taylor, the sophomore now, that dude is a thumper, bro. He is a thumper, man. When I say I think where the fire, the hidden come from in this defense gonna be from the secondary. Them boys come downhill, man. And I'm worried. Dre is one of them guys. I be watching his TikTok, man. He be live on TikTok a lot, and I like to go. I'm like, man, have you learned how to protect your body yet? Because he don't have no common sense. Like I don't think he understands. Red Morgan, come on, man.
I was gonna say that, man. Husky is shit. So Red Morgan, I think he's let me see, he's Red Morgan, and then I think Behind him is Kirkpatrick, I believe it.
They had. I think today. I can't remember. Did I see Jared Edwards? Did I see 10 up there? I'm trying to think. I got to go back and think.
Well, man, Red Morgan is, man, I've been a fan of him, man, since he's been on this. And then last year, man, he really came out of his shell. So
he played a lot today. He was on the field a lot. He played with his first and second team today. So that's probably why I couldn't really, because the early in the scrimmage, you know, it was a play where Bray was in the box, like he was lined up at that Husky. You get what I'm saying? So it kind of like they're interchangeable. That Husky and the strong safety, they're kind of interchangeable.
Yeah.
Was Mincy out there? Yes, Mincy 12 got some snaps. That's probably who else was playing Husky. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, I almost forgot about him, man. But yeah, Mincy.
Dang, it might have been him. It might have been Mincy at Husky because I didn't see him over top a lot. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think back. My brain is fried right now, man. Y'all gonna have to excuse me. But yeah, man. What else you got for me?
Well, yeah, man. A few more things, man. I'm gonna just go ahead and tackle the quarterback situation, man, because it's a lot of talk about it, man. And man, I've been watching a few podcasts, man. I forgot who said this. I think it was again the Miller's Edge, his dad, the guy. But he mentioned something. No, the sharpshooter or something like that. Anyway, so Austin Mack, man, he's likely going to be the starter, man. It only makes sense that he's a starter because of his seniority, and they don't want to. It was I'm kind of summarizing here, but he said that with him not playing and you got a younger quarterback behind him, you might as well to see what he can do first. If he starts to stumble a little bit, after a while, go ahead and put your younger guy in who has arguably a little more talent or maybe more athletic. But I mean, me personally, man, Mac has a better arm, but I really think, man, they're going to just start off with Mac, man, and see how he does. And then if he starts to have some issues, man, they'll just put Keelan in. But, man, this makes sense, man. I don't think they're going to be, I think they know who's going to start already, man. The hype is they just keeping it hyped, and things like that.
I'm stuck. I'm not going to lie. I'm stuck. You said Mac has the better arm?
I believe Austin Mack I think he has a stronger arm.
Okay. Let's pull this 8A footage. Yo, the chat about to light you up. The chat about to light you up. Chat, take it easy on it. He might need my glasses. He might need my glasses. That's what we're gonna put it off to. Bruh, it's no question who has the better arm, man. Last year, Keelan had the best arm in the room last year, bro. With tight bro, you tweaking. You tweaking.
Well,
look at this late ball. Look at how late it is. Oh my God. That's the first pass from Mac in the spring. It's not a bad ball. You know what I'm saying? It's not a bad ball. But it ain't one of them you like, oh my God. Look at how late the hitch. Why you ain't already let it go? You done gave the safety an opportunity to come back and play back underneath.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But let's wait till we get to some Keelan footage. I can't believe he said that, chat. Will, did you hear that? He said that for real, and he like serious about it too.
Okay, so let me. Now I'm not backing out of what I said. I'm just saying, like, it's not like it's a clear black and white. Oh, he has a better. Or I mean, they're compatible, man. I mean, they both have talent. I'm not saying he's clearly the number one guy, but it just would make more sense since.
No. I'm not trying to debate that. I'm talking about this better arm situation you trying to.
Oh yeah.
That is, bro. That is so far from the truth. Like,
he has a stronger arm, I believe.
No, he don't. Keelan's vertical ball is way more accurate. I mean, his release is quicker. His the spiral is consistent. Off platform, on platform, like on the run is consistent, man. Look at that ball. Look at this ball, bro. What you mean, bro? Stop. Are you watching the screen? What do you mean, bro?
Look, I can't. Well, so.
Oh my Lord! Hold on. I'm gonna let you go ahead. Go ahead. Talk. What is he?
So I turned it off because I was getting some feedback. I'm on my phone and I'm trying to watch and then talk. But
It's okay.
no, I mean, yeah, no. I mean, I see the highlights, man, and I see all of the, and I'm gonna go back and watch again, man. Like I said, I just think, that, and I was kind of going off of the games they played, not just that spring game. And I mean, they've kind of, progressed since that spring game. But, the way they play in the actual games, man.
So the ULM game, the back shoulder or the back shoulder to MJ Cherwin, while pressure coming down the A gap, and he put it.
No, that was clean.
That was Russell. That's K-Dot.
Yeah,
The scramble, chop, stop at this line of scrimmage, off platform, on the rope, 15 yards. I'm just saying, man, bro. Like, what are we talking?
I'm not doubting it. No.
It's just the arm talent. I'm not talking about who could start. I'm just saying arm talent. Like, how did you come to that conclusion, and where can you come to that conclusion? Like, we've seen both of these guys spin it. And there's no question. There's never been a question who has the best ball in that room since 12 has been on that campus, man. Ain't no question about it. NFL. Go ahead, talk to me.
I'll just say this. I'm not trying to. Keelan has a more accurate arm, but I think Austin has a stronger arm. He can throw down the field. Whenever he feels like, his mid ball, his deep balls, is just he can get the ball out there. I haven't seen too many, except the spring game, of course, a little bit, but I haven't seen too many deep balls from Keelan.
What you mean, bro? Bro? Just say you don't know. Just say you don't know for real. Just say you messed up, because the boy arm is the strong. He can, bro. Go. You know what? This is what you do. This is what you do. Go on YouTube and look up his Elite 11 competition. Go look up that series and watch how the deep ball looks there. And I'm talking about 55, 60 yards on the rope, bro. Consistently.
Okay.
Consistent.
Yeah, let me look at it, man. Yeah, man. I'll watch it, man. I'm gonna watch,
even go look at Max high school film and look at the type of highlights that kind of flood his film, right? Coming out of high school. His deep balls are not the same, bro. There's a lot of guys slowing down, catch, gotta wait for the ball. Keelan, man, Duncanville, them boys, he had burners. He had a 4-3 guy in the slot. He had a 4-4 guy, 2 4-4 guys on the boundary. I think you talking about Decorian Moore? Like, come on, man. He was letting it go. I mean, talking about letting it go. Like, you just got it.
Yeah, man, no. I'm going to do that, man.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch more, him on the men. But, yeah, I just think, overall, I think they just, Mac, man, I think they're going to just give him a shot and see what he can do.
Okay, this is where I'm gonna stop it now. All right, because I've been letting you run around this. I'm gonna say it like this: this is not a situation where your veteran has the experience that he needs to prove that he's ready to play. Even last year, him getting thrown in it against Indiana, it was the only beneficial thing for the team at the time, right? Is no benefit of playing Russell at that point of the season, at that point of the game. No benefit. Especially what you were going to do with the offense. There was no vertical pass plays being called. It was kind of like we were conceding the rest of that third quarter. So you go and you look at the games where they did get to compete, the type of snaps, the type of play calls. There's no separation in style of play call between Mac and Russell. There has never been a separation in style of play call between Mac and Russell. When Mac got in the game, he wasn't getting the same play calls as Ty Simpson. Like there's no separation in their understanding of the playbook. The separations that were there was being reported. Command of the huddle. That's no longer there. He's already had the skill set. It's never been a question of who is the more skilled quarterback, right? Who's the more complete quarterback. It's all about putting it together on the communication factor, command of the huddle. And now you're seeing, like, even today, man, these guys are running practice. These quarterbacks, they're in the front. He's in the middle. You get what I'm saying? When it's stretching, like, Russell's out there. And you saw the offense. It took time to get started, but it didn't get started until he got out there. The second drive,
first time positive game. You know, so I just think the staff, the way they're facing this situation this year is not the same. It don't have the same parameters or the same grounding that it had last year with Ty Simpson. You know, so it's a totally different scenario for me. And this is a situation where neither one of you guys really have anything on their resume that say that they're ready. What they're doing now is what's proven. And if you're going by what's happening day in, day out, there is a separation happening. And I believe it's Keelan.
I got you, man. Well, hey, I'll just leave it at this. I like both of them. And I hope I'm wrong. You know, I want to see what we got. But all right, man. Thanks a lot.
For sure, man. Appreciate you for calling in, man. Roll Tide. Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, I'm gonna be straight up, man. I tell you right now, Mac had more touchdowns today, but he also had more turnovers. The type of completions, what I was seeing, man, it was you just don't get the vertical threat with him consistently, man. And I don't think this staff wants to go through another season of, hey, let's warm up first, second, third, fourth drive. You can't put the defense in those type of situations, especially this. I know we're going to be deep, but you don't want this defense playing 70 snaps. We too good of a defense. You talking about the ability to hit the explosives, hit guys in stride. Russell know how to throw guys open, man. It's like Tua on with a mix of Mac, for real. The understanding of Mac, where the ball needs to be, how you know what we're trying to get accomplished with the play call, and then the timing of Tua. And he has his own little funky throwing style with his release. But it's consistent. And the ball just comes out. It spins, man. Every time you let the ball rip, it spins. I can't believe he said it. I think I'm gonna have to. I forget. I didn't even get who that was on the phone. What was their name? I'm sorry. Not even being funny. See, now that's a sack right there. You sack right there. Yeah, you sack right there. But even then, just look at the ball though. Look at how he layered the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, the ball just spins, bro. Like, look. Double cheeseburgers. Come on, man. I'm rooting for whoever named the starter. I mean, duh. You saying like I'm not. I'm just telling you who I think is the better quarterback and who should be the starter. And I feel like if we don't start Keelan, we're gonna have to manage some situations. A lot. He's not comfortable, man. He's not comfortable. We get to that spot of the season. I mean that point of spring every couple, you know what I'm saying? Every spring since he's been on campus, right? Where it's like you see like this, oh, he's doing so good, and then it gets to a point where he kind of plateaus, he peaks. I want to see him drive past this. I wanted to see him drive past this because it was a rough early start for him. I want to see him be able to start fast. I think Mac, he brings a different skill set to the game. We know that, right? 100%. Brings a different skill set with his size and his frame. But you got to be able to threaten folks vertically, especially the way the running game was last year. You can tell that they wanted to build the run game off of the vertical pass game, being able to complete the vertical passes. You can tell. You can tell that's what they wanted to do. But we didn't have the skill set at quarterback. We didn't have the skill set at quarterback. Just confidence, man. Just confidence. Just to create confidence, the playoff schedule. It matters, man. Timing. It matters, man. Understanding, like pre-snap, he knew there was no need to fully carry out that fate based off of what he got pre-snap. Linebackers crashing down. I'm pulling. Boom. 1-on-1. Safety watching. Come on, man. Some be sounding like it ain't their first choice. They just going to be waiting for one to be replaced, which means offense struggling. Same as it was with Ty and 4 million. I guess. I think for me, it's more so. I think you've learned your lesson. I think you've learned your lesson. Hey, is this on Twitter? Is that supposed to be a Bama fan on Twitter posting that? That's crazy work. This is what I be saying, man. Twitter had y'all on some crazy stuff, man. Look at Marshall. That was funny. Hey, he had a strong scrimmage too, man. I love that youngin. DJ. This joke was funny right here. Get out of me. That was crazy, man. Kevin Riley. That's who I want to talk about. Dang, I'm glad I just seen that clip. Kevin Riley, man. I don't know, y'all. I think you could live with his running style as the first back out. I think you could live with how hard he runs. Even there, like getting ate up, it wasn't like a hesitation thing. He put his foot in the ground trying to get lateral to get upfield. He runs so tough, man. I wish he was 225. Oh, this that late ball about your boy with the strong arm. Man, hold up. Get him back on the line. I should call you back. Prime example. Listen, boy, man. I should. Where they play it? It's coming up. Elite 11 winners, all you have to say, look up the winners in the past. I'm stop. Nah, we good. How did 8 do? He was playing with first group. This is a pass from Austin Mack. Let's see how many yards. That boy, hey, D might be. Listen, look how much ground bro covering. Let's see. What's that? Where he's taking off from? Let's count. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. He underthrew a 40-yard pass. He underthrew a 40-yard pass. You talking about he got the stronger arm. He throw that to the end zone. D beat him. He got to step on him. You throw it up and let him go. Look. He got him. Let it go. In the end zone. 8 more yards. What are you doing? He got him. I know I'm overreacting, y'all. My bad, y'all. I'm about to get up off this internet. It's now 10:30 p.m. and I'm ready to finish my food. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me tonight, man. For real, it's been real chill. Tap in. We're gonna do a late morning show, 11 a.m. Post practice morning show, whatever y'all want to call it. I'm excited. I'm excited about the rest of fall camp. I think we're gonna get some quality information put out for the next few weeks. When it comes to this scrimmage was very, very impactful. It gave us a lot to read into especially with the offensive line rotation and the production. You've seen where there was a few struggles, running back room. Maybe I just caught him on a bad day, but up until today, we have been getting positive reports about the run game. So, good stuff, man. Good stuff. Let me see where it's at. After Smook. Oh man. This dude, this dude. Dang. I just like to let people know I see them with their hating selves. But appreciate y'all for tapping in again tonight. Like I said, I don't know. Should we do a morning show chat? I think we need a morning show. I'm not media, man. I'm not media, bro. Stop it. I'm not media. Miss Pat, you been hanging out all night, Miss Pat. I'm telling on you. I'm telling on you trying to be grown hanging out with the young folks tonight. I'm about to go hang out. I'm about to go hang out with my bed, my pillow. I think my pillow. Yes, honey. That's something. That's my pillow. I'm calling, talking to my pillow. Weird. Appreciate y'all for hanging out though tonight. It's been fun as always, man. It's always a good show when we hang out. Let me see how many likes did we end up having. I wasn't even asking for likes tonight. You know we had a good show. 42 likes on the stream, and I wasn't even asking. I want to try to hit 50 before we get out of here. We need 8 more likes. If you ain't hit that like button, it's free. Hit that like button. It helps the channel grow. Hey, football season is here. Roll mother Tide. That's what I'm talking about. Roll mother Tide, man. You just woke me up. I'm about to go live for another 30 seconds. I'm about to be live for another 30 seconds. You just gave me some energy. Look at that. Look at that. Let me stop. Man, I appreciate y'all for hanging out. I can't talk. I gotta eat. My body, I think my body's shutting down on me, y'all. Like in real time. I think it's shut down on me. But we're gonna get some rest tonight, man. We're gonna wake up in the morning, hit that gym, and then we're gonna get back. We're gonna be live. Let's do it, man. I appreciate y'all for tapping in with your boy. And remember, when you see me in the streets, holla at me and say, put me in the game, Coach Smook. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Y'all be blessed and have a great night. Roll Tide.
In my bones, crimson in my veins, talking Bama in the microphone. Look me up on YouTube, true cut straight from the stone. Ain't no selling their retails, I'm exposing what they want. Alabama football, yeah, I live it, yeah, I breathe it. From the streets to the bleachers, every angle, yeah, I see your film. Study so militant, I ain't guessing a thing. Break it down, every snap is like a coach of the team. Authenticity above all, that's where I stand. If you ain't a real fan, you'll fail with the fan. They tried to box me in, and I keep it dope off the frame. Turn the pressure into power, put my stamp on the game. Put me in the game, coach, in the game. Put me in the game, coach, Smook, that's what they saying. Put me in the game, coach, in the game. Put me in the game, coach. That's what they say.
Players and the staff are pulling up right now for today's scrimmage. Coach David Ballou in the front. Y'all can see everybody pulling up, man. And boys over there, look at Deontay live.
Hey, y'all, I'm walking out of Walmart. What's your name, bro? Man, my name Michael McKinney, man. I'm a true Alabama fan, and this man does a good job on his podcast. What's up, bro? Reviewing Alabama football. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Appreciate that, bro. Roll Tide, man.